Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Ron and today I'm going to walk you through setting up Stampede.io on your Shopify store to collect reviews and ratings. Customer reviews are one of the most powerful tools for building trust, improving conversion, and enhancing your store SEO. Stampede.io makes it easy to automate the process of collecting, managing, and displaying reviews. So what's Stampede.io and why it's essential for Shopify stores? And we will talk about a lot of things here, step-by-step guide as well. Now let's talk about the pricing because this is going to play an important role here. So we have three sections. The first one is a review, loyalty, and a combination of review and loyalty both. Now here inside the review, you can see here, if you just want the review, then you can see here there are four plans. Monthly is a little bit expensive. If you want to go for loyalty here, you can see here there are three plans. You can come to this website, you can compare yourself, or you can pause the video and you can start it up. Now this is a review and loyalty, so it will just, there's only two plans, which is a business and professional. Now let's get started here. Now on the top right side corner, click on sign up free. So before jumping into the setup process, let's define what Stampede.io and why it's matter. So Stampede is a review management platform, as we know. So that's why they give the option of review and loyalty. It's a review platform designed specifically for e-commerce businesses. It integrates seamlessly with Shopify. It can help you to collect product reviews, photo reviews, and rating automatically. It can display reviews promptly on your product page, and to boost the trust and sales, it can send automated emails, analyze reviews, right? So there's a lot of features, and for each feature, there's a different application in the Shopify. If you're using it, then you already know this, but Stampede gives you a collection of all in one. So here, first of all, you have to just enter your company name here. So I will just write here Filex. There's an email address, so enter your email address, click on password, and just go and click on sign up. So let's enter our email here and let's create a password and just go and click on sign up. And once you do it, it will just take a few seconds of your time just to load. Now, first of all, it will ask you to connect your store. So if you have a store on Shopify, I will show you how you can do this. For BigCommerce or WooCommerce, it's exactly same. But if you have a website on WordPress or any kind of different platforms which is unheard of, you can just go and click on custom your platform here, enter the store name, and you have to just enter your store URL. So it's really easy thing to do. So let's go to the platform. Now I will just go for the Shopify. So I have to enter just my Shopify URL. Now here is my Shopify store. I will right click on it. I will copy the URL and paste it here. Now click on proceed, or I think I have to erase this part. Click on proceed. Now here you might face an issue if you're just trying to add a store URL. You need to have your own domain. So in that part, you have to just enter the domain name and just go and click on access. Now once you have proceed, automatically it will show up here. Now it will just start taking the data from your website. Now here on the top left side corner, you can see there's a review and there's a loyalty part, right? So we have the two sections, and on the left side, we have a lot of option here. So, study shows that 95% of shoppers read reviews before making a purchase, and product with reviews convert significantly better than those without. So obviously there should be a good reviews, and Stampede.io simplifies the entire review collection process, ensuring your store benefits from authentic customer feedback. So already we have made our account. It's very easy to do the installation, which I've already shown you. Now, first of all, you have to configure review collection settings to collect and manage reviews. So we have to just go and click on enable automated reviews request. To do this, we have to just go to the settings in the bottom left side corner here, and here we will see an option of email settings. Just go to the settings, and here you will find general email settings. Now enable the option to send automated review request email after purchase. So you have to so I will just write here from Filex, right? And reply to email. So leave blank to use from email as a reply to email. So I will just leave it blank here. Now what is this? So whenever a customer purchases a product from your store, from your website, so automatically our email will go to the customer, and it will just a recommendation or just ask the customer to please give a review, right? Because usually customer forget, right? and they only remember to put a review when the product is bad. So if your product is really good and if you want to review, you have to keep asking the customers, but please don't spam them. Right now, this is what happens. So this is an automation process. So you don't need to just send manually the email. Automatically it will happen. So you can just go to the add a logo section here. Now let's say I want to add a logo here. So I will just go and select a logo from here. Right, let's say this is my store logo, and logo image width and everything will be shown here. So I can just write it. Right, I can add my social handle. So whenever an email goes to customer, automatically at the bottom somewhere on the left side, on the right side, there will be social handles. They can just go to my Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. Right, so this is really important. Right now, customize the timing of the email. For example, send request 7 days after delivery. Right, so if I just go to social, I can connect my Facebook directly from here. I have to just enter email and password. It's easy to do this. Same goes for Twitter. And you can just go and click on save social account settings. Now this is called social push settings. So, you can automatically schedule reviews daily to share to your social page. The system chooses the best reviews based on rating. So this is, you can say, Stamped IO algorithm choose which is the best review to share, but you can always do them manually. So it's completely up to you. By default, it is disabled. So if you want to do this, make sure you choose here. Now this is called share frequency, which I was saying. So you have to put number, I mean the days. So for example, a customer purchase a product on the 1st of April, and obviously you are going to send the email to for a review on the first or second day. But if you want to repeat, for example, somehow customer ignored your message or they didn't saw, so you want to keep asking the customer, but still it should not look like a spam. So you have to set a date. So for example, I like to send a review email to my customers every after 15 days, right? So it doesn't sound like a spam. As well as I just send twice a day, twice month here. So I can just go and click on save social post settings. So this is really important. Now this is called exclusions. So you can customize your exclusion rules to delivery a review request to the right customer. Obviously, I will show you how to do that. Now choose to send email only to customer who choose to accept marketing or everyone. So obviously you have to, there's a privacy message. So if they opt that they want to choose marketing, then you can just go and click on to send email only to marketing. This is obviously it's ethical, right? But you also have this access to send to customers regardless of they accept marketing. So even though they didn't accepted your marketing emails, right, you can still send them. So this is one of the good feature which I will say, but still it's completely up to the ethics of a company or an individual. Add email address or domain name to exclude from future emails. So you can just put exclusion. For example, you want to suppress Amazon, Microsoft, whatever it is, so you can just separate it out. So separate each email address or domain name in a new line. So for example, I want to separate Amazon, so I will just write here amazon.com. Let's say here Google, so I'll just write here google.com. Right, so you cannot write, for example, like this, because in this way the stampede IO system will not able to identify, right, that whether you have entered the correct email or not. Now this is rules. So exclude customers or product from review request and recommendation. So minimum required order amount to send review email. So you can set here, for me it's like for example $50, right? I can just put here 50. Exclude product from review requests. So for example, there are some of the products which you can exclude from the review request email, separate each tag. So you can just put it in this way. Right, so once you have put the, by the way, it's not necessary, it's completely to your preference. If you want to do this as a tutorial guy, I just need to explain the every part here. Now this is called group. So share reviews and Q&As on a multiple product by creating a product group. If you want to do this, it's a paid thing, so you have to buy a subscription. Now here it comes the layout. So you can customize the email template, right? So it's really easy thing to do. For example, my brand is a luxury brand and it's want to get to the minimalistic side, right? So I can just go and click on edit, and I can go for a minimalistic email section here. So you can see here, this is pretty easy. By the way, if you are not a coder, then please don't touch this code part, right? Because if you have no idea, then you are just going to mess this up. Now this is called NPS, right? This is for the questions part. This is for the answers, coupons and notification. It will give you a completely edit access of the code, so you can just edit it out. But I will show you another method. If you are not a coder, obviously we can just do it from the templates. Now on the left side, let's go to the customize section. So this is called reviews, right? By the way, these settings are really important. That's why we, first of all, I just started with the settings part, because you have to make these certain changes in the settings, because otherwise in a longer term, if you don't know about these sections, you will waste a hell lot of time here. This is called review request sequence. I think we have already did. Okay, now. So this is called email sequence. Obviously, one email will be sent to a customer after every 15 days after fulfillment. Once the customer receive the product, I can change this after open placed order or after layout, right? I can just go and click on show all settings and what time the email will be go, right? And you can just get a lot of advanced changes here if you want. Now here comes that how your email will look like. So you can see here, hello John, you recently brought the product name will be shown here at our store. What do you think about this? Please give a review. So they can select 1 star, 2 star, and write a title or a review and their complete experience about the product and click on publish a review. Right now here I can change it. For example, I can show here, hello, or let's say hold on, right? I can just write like this, right? And once I write this automatically, by the way, this is my logo. By mistakenly I uploaded a white color logo, but in your case you can just upload a dark shade, right? It's completely up to you. You have recently brought, so automatically the product name will be added, so don't touch this part. At our stores, I will just write here filex, my store name. What do you think about this? Right, you can see here it got changed on this side. Pretty simple. I think it need a space here, and a product image will be added, whichever product the customer added, right? Purchase. Now once everything is done, I will just go and click on save. Right now this is called email sequence. I can just go and click on email sequence, right? This email will go after 14 days, right? For example, I mean, you want to create a different kind of email, and it's just not a review email. Obviously you want to send another review email, but you are testing it out. Let's say you are testing out for xyz reason, for whether for whether for A/B testing or whether for different causes. So you can just set here, obviously this email will go after every 14 days, however you customize it, but you can set another email. So this is called sequence. Everything you have to do the same thing. Somehow if you're not convinced, just go and click on delete sequence, right? Nothing will happen to this email. Now this is called checkout reviews. So you can see here, by the way, this is how it will look, right? Now this is a upgrade feature. So checkout reviews will get you instant micro reviews from customers and insight into the purchase motivation directly in the order confirmation page. This is for the Q&A, and you can just customize it up, right? For example, if you're sending a asking question email, so how it should look like, right? For example, hello there, as someone who owns this product, can you please help the fellow customer? In this way you can collect the review, right? And there's a lot of more features. Everything is same. I've shown you how you can customize it up. Now this is for the answers, right? This is for the localization, auto publish. I think we have already gone into the auto publish, right? So yeah, this is turned on. Now this is a community Q&A. So everything is pretty similar. This is for NPS, right? Net promoter score here. And this is how the email will look. So you can only send it after once you upgrade it up. By the way, if you want to upgrade, there's a link given in the description. Please use that link. It's a way to support our channel, plus you will get a good discount. It's a official affiliate link here. Now this is thank you page. So whenever a customer purchases a product or whenever they give a review, you can send thank you for giving a review, whatever name. So here it says John. So I can just change here, right? Thank you for the review, you will get 20% discount, please use this code. So in this way you can customize this up, right? So obviously we have started from settings, but somehow we went into the customization here. Right now, coupons is a really important thing. I just gave a simple example, but you can send a separate coupon email. So I can just write here, for example, this is my store, right? And each customer will receive a maximum 2 coupons within a period of 30 days, right? So, and I can just put a coupon here, that is a sample code video. I will just edit this out. Now limiting coupon is very optional. Leave the limit field empty if you do not want to limit the number of coupon each customer can receive. So obviously you can just fill it as completely empty here. Now write a review. So for example, I can import a coupon. So I can select a folder and I can just put here that these are the some of the coupons. You can give different coupons to different set of customers, right? And you can just write and upload photos. There's so many ways, right? For dynamic coupons, you can upload a video, you can share a review, right? So it's really easy thing to do. By the way, if you want to do a send test, Let me show you. Let me enter my email. You can do a send test from every email. I mean, for whichever pages you like to change, you can just check out whether it's working or not. Really easy thing to do. Now let's go to the SEO, because this is going to play a huge role, because obviously I've seen a lot of people just ignore the SEO part, and if they are newbie then obviously they ignore it, but in longer term this play a huge role. By the way, this is a great feature. So what is the SEO? So for example, it will give you a organic reach, and you don't need to just keep spending the ads. You don't need to keep spending money on performance ads here, performance marketing, whatever you can say. Now here, for example, if somebody search for a specific product name, for example, here you can see here memo bottle product. Now you can see here there are some of the information added. This is a product, this is a one of the website that is selling. But this keywords, because review is just a normal English which is filled with different words, and majority of those words are like a keywords, because everybody use English to search a specific product, right? For example, memo bottle is a keyword. A5 memo bottle, it's a keyword. A5 memo bottle product is a keyword. You can see here memo bottle, it's a keyword, so it is helping to rank your product for free. So just don't ignore this part. And if you're really serious about promoting your product, then obviously you should just go buy an upgrade version here, because just for the SEO part, I don't care about the other things here, but just for the SEO part you should do this. Now this is an importer, so you can import all your older history here. You can import up to last 6 months of recent orders, scheduled review requests, messages from recent customers, and you can just segregate it. You can just segment this part, right? And it's really easy. For example, if you were using on different softwares here, for email or reviews, here you can just import directly from there, right? That is pretty easy thing to do. Now this is called Stamped IQ. This, it's a time of, it's a time of AI here, so you can just use this part. So Stamped IQ analyze the content of reviews and generate relevant topics to each review. You can use it. Now this is a smart vision, this is a topic filters, right? And you can just read this out, and this is what it happened. You can enable or disable up to your preference here. Now this is called syndication. So syndication, it help you to publish shop app reviews to your store, right? You can enable this part, but if you don't use any kind of app here, just if you don't use a shop app, don't use this part. I guess I have covered these settings here and pretty much cleared all these issues. I mean, all this question. If you have any question, just let me in the comment box here. Now let's go to the home. So home will show you the exactly dashboard of what is happening. So it's a bird eye view, what is happening inside your review section, what is happening with your product, and how many reviews you have got in a day, in a month, in a week, right? Which reviews are pretty good, which reviews are pretty bad. So you can just segregate from here. Now in the queue section, right, let's go to the queue section. Here you will get two options. Now for the first one is a review request here. Now for example, whenever a customer send a review, right, it's not going to get directly published to your website product page. No. For example, it will go through a process. The process, once you allow that review to get shown in the product page, then well, it will be shown, right? So without the permission, it cannot be shown to your product page. And this is really important, because somehow if you see that there's some kind of bad reviews, there's some kind of a very bad reviews, right? And there are some kind of a good reviews, there are some kind of confusion reviews. Somehow the customer didn't understood that it's not your product fault, or this is not your company fault, but somehow they gave a bad review, right? So you can just remove those reviews or never publish it to the public, right? So in this way you can save the reputation of your website. And obviously it's your website, you have the complete control of each and everything. It's not Amazon that all the reviews will get published no matter what. You cannot have 100% control over it, not even 1% technically, right? But in your own website you have 100% control, right? You can allow the review only to those reviews which you allow, right? So which you like. So this is what happens. So all the reviews which you have not give the permission will show up in the pending section. Archive, it means that you have put it in the archive, right? You have to, I mean, just like a delete, right? And this is a send, so it means that you have allowed this. And this is a deleted, the reviews which you have deleted. And net promoter score, so it will just give you the NPS score depending on each and every review. So you can just check out from here the reviews which are pending, the reviews which are sent and deleted, right? Now these are the customers, so every review is given by the customers, right? Because obviously they somehow your company has got, I mean, every product, every service, every kind of company has a set of customers, right? Completely different to each other, and the customers are the one who give the reviews. Pretty simple. Right now, obviously, there will be a data of customer. I mean, what's the name of the customer who gave the review? Whether that that person is a verified user of us, verified purchaser of our product or not. Maybe that's a fake review. Who knows that? So you can just verify from here, right? Obviously, you can verify from review request, but it's a customer section will give you complete data of all the customers you have. Now here we have the product section, so all the products will be shown. Now you can just go and click on one of the product, and it will show how many reviews it have, how many good reviews, 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, 2 star, 1 star, what's the number of exact reviews here. You can also export all this information. It's completely up to you. Analytics, so this is really important because analytics dashboard will show you exactly what's the total number of reviews, what's the total number of emails you have sent, right? And what's the open rate of your emails. I mean, for example, if you have sent 100 emails to 100 customer, but only 20% of them view the email, that is called your open rate is around 20%, but only 10 people gave a review. So that the review score is only 10, right, out of 100, which is a good thing. Now it will show the exact review, how many you've got. It will show you the exact review request email sent. This is a total NPS, right? And total NPS email sent, total revenue by stampede, top countries by reviews, and every information you will get it here. Now this is our report section. You can export this up. It will show all the reports of the last 30 days, or the you can just also export the report of the older days. It's completely up to you. Now this is called insight analysis. So in the insight analysis here, you can just go more deeper into your dashboard, into your reviews, and into your email sending sections, right? Everything till now, whatever we have learned. So obviously it's a good thing. For example, if somebody gave you positive opinions, you can just check out from here, right? What's the good reviews, what's the bad reviews. So obviously Stampede gives you a lot of features. This is marketing, which is called smart banners, right? So in this way, banners, I mean, in this way, reviews looks very creative. This is the exact review, optimized banner. I mean, here you can write it, the user who gave the review, the number of stars, right? So in this way, it's look realistically really good on your website, right? Because majority of reviews are 100% reality. It's not filled with buzzwords, or not with color edited photos or videos, right? But this is a way which you can aesthetically, it will look really good, so you can put it there. This is a social push, right? We have already covered this part. Right, now I guess I have explained to you each and every part of this sample here, right? So make sure you start early, be consistent, test different widgets, stay authentic, and leverage UGC reviews. UGC, it means user generated reviews, or user generated content, right? Which you can ask your users, or even there are some kind of a UGC creators who just test your product and just make a review and just put it, just send it to you, and you can just put it on your website by yourself. There's a way to do this, right? Pretty easy thing to do. Now this is how you can do this, and this is a loyalty part. This is a plans. If you think you want to buy, please, there's a link given in the description. Please use that. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe.